laughing with people you love until your face hurts. That is it. I would give away every dollar I have ever made if that's what every day for the rest of my life was full of and nothing else mattered.
This is Champ, crypto millionaire, YouTube creator, one of the most dialed in guys I've met when it comes to life maxing, content, and getting rich the smart way. At just 26 years old, he's made over $5 million online, and yet he's still just getting started. I flew out to see what his day actually looks like. No filter, no script, to find out if crypto, content, and personal branding is the ultimate freedom trinity. By the end of this video, we need to uncover if this dude is the real deal or if he just stumbled across some virality and made a quick bag. I had to pick up some gifts before pulling up to Champ's crib. First thing that we have here is a Labubu. And then the other gift that I picked up for him, because I know he's big on YouTube and a content creator, the Wayfarer. Yeah, they're just like the normal Ray-Ban sunglasses, but they have those little cameras in the corner so they can actually film, record, take pictures of anything like while you're out and on the go. Yo. Nice to meet you, brother. Finally.
Welcome. On MTV and welcome to my apartment.
So is it Champ, by the way, or
Call me Thomas. Either one is fine. What's up, guys? But we are smack dab in the middle of Brickell, Miami, and as you can see, we're by the water. As you can hear, it's typically quite windy out here. So to be honest, dude, I don't really use this balcony that much. Here we got the living room. Guys, I don't know where any of the furniture is fucking from. I didn't choose it. Here's my newly dead tree. When I left for a month in Europe last month, this thing was the most beautiful, healthy, happy tree. Had leaves all over it. And this thing is fucked. RIP, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. There's lots of flowers in here because I live with a woman. Were I to live alone, there'd probably be like a desk right here and like a mattress on the floor in my bedroom. So she helps me out a lot. And then in here is where I spend like 90% of my life. This is my office. I spent like way too much money putting all this stuff, installing on the walls because I'm gonna probably be moving out of here.
Dude, what is this plaque, man?
Bro, by the time I finally got my YouTube plaque, they made that shit tiny, bro. Tiny.
Mine is like this big, and I didn't even get mine that long ago. Maybe like 2 years ago.
It's embarrassing. I don't even have the gold one yet.
I don't have the gold one either. One day, maybe.
One day, bro.
How much does this office cost, like, to get all of this equipment, including the cameras and everything that you need?
Dude, probably all in, like, 25,000.
Basically a multi-5-figure setup, and
I don't want to get robbed, bro.
how much of that would you say actually contributes to your success as a content creator and the money that you've made from content creation?
Bro, if you have an iPhone, like, you're chilling. Dude, I made my first $1 million recording videos on my built-in MacBook camera. Ike was a piece of shit. It doesn't matter. That right there is a massive bottle of wine that I don't even remember how I acquired, that I'll probably never drink. Here is a picture of my favorite beach club in the world. It's a beach club called One Fire in Positano, Italy, Amalfi Coast. I bought these in these two little fish in Capri, which is an island that you reach by boat pretty close to there. And here is my bedroom. Baby! My messy bedroom. There's really like nothing to see here. I don't have shit in my bedroom. I don't have a TV, I have nothing. Like, I just sleep in here. And that's it, dude. I don't have like really like an insane fancy like house tour to give. I don't really have that much fancy shit even. Like,
but this is all you need, man. At your age and with your lifestyle, like, this is pretty fucking tough to beat. Like,
yeah, it's cool. Daily supplements, bro.
Oh, sick, bro.
Shout out to Dr. Mark. Now I have dose-stop supplements on a daily basis. I started a couple of peptides, bro.
Do you do the injectable peptides?
No. Oral. Pause. I get my I get blood work done. Changed my life, bro. Literally changed my life.
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time.
Good here. I just brought a little gift for it. Nothing too crazy, but first, have you heard about the Labubu trip? I had to get one of these for you, bro. All the way from
My first Labubu is crazy, bro. I don't even have any, bro.
And then also, I'm hoping you don't have this already. You might. It's a shot in the dark. but it's the Ray-Ban leather.
Wow, bro, you're the best. Dude, you know what's crazy? Bro, so check this out. I ordered a pair of these. I paid for them and I was supposed to go pick them up from Best Buy and I forgot. So they sat at Best Buy for 3 weeks and just shipped them fucking back and they didn't refund me. So now I got them.
Perfect.
Bro, wow, bro, you're the go. My audience knows by this point that I am a very, maybe an overzealous gift receiver. Like, I get really excited. I appreciate it, bro, that you took the time to do that, you know? So, wow, look at these, dude. How do I look?
Dapper, man.
And I got it, hold up, and I got to peep the Labubu. Wow, cute. Look at my first Labubu, this is crazy, bro. Aren't these like kind of hard to get now?
They are, dude.
Look at Nathan Nazareth. All these guys are out here doing gifts at the end of the video. Buddy pulled straight up, just laid it on me. Look at this, man. What a good guy.
What a softy, hey?
Yeah, what a softy. Those Canadians are mild-mannered, man. They're just good people, bro.
I had to drop the Labubu straight away after you.
Thank you, man. Oh, what a good guy, bro.
Your content is like, I actually watch it.
Thank
and
you,
I actually listen.
Thank you, bro.
And even some of your reels and stuff of you just like talking to the camera, like, dude, you have interesting shit to say. I think the higher level portion of your audience also probably really appreciates you being more vulnerable and like actually yourself.
Yeah, man. Like, what's the right thing for me to say to get the exact right amount of views to sell the exact right amount of dollars of this product? Well, how much did I make today? How much did I make this month? How much will I make this year? And sort of compare that to everybody else that you see. But Brez going crazy, TJR, Tyler going nuts, right? Like friends of mine, like Jordan Welsh. Your YouTube is almost like 600,000 subscribers. Like guys that have really become exceptional and done well. All of them are creating very distinct and unique content from one another because it's true to them and it's who they actually are, right? I think people are just waking up to the fact of how important YouTube is. But you know what has surprised me the most, bro, is the amount of people that have approached me that have bigger channels than mine that are like, bro, can you help me?
Dude, if I was going like all in on YouTube right now, like if that was my main focus, I would have probably approached you too off of, you know, some of those stories.
Thanks for saying that, bro.
No, for real, because like,
imagine I just start pitching Nathan right now.
Close me right now. Especially your vlogs, no one's doing it like that in this space. And
thanks, bro.
Yeah, like maybe at some point in the near future we work together on some shit. Cause
dude, I would help you however I can, bro.
Yeah.
Like my friends hit me up all the time, dude. I give so much free advice, bro. Like I just love the game, bro. YouTube is so sick.
This is like new for me. I don't really usually come out and film in new places with new creators, and I want to get into that more, which is obviously
that's
like,
that Canadian in you, bro. All the Canadians I know, bro, just be hiding in their home country, bro. Just like,
yeah, dude. I'm actually pretty introverted too. That's why it's like
really
turns out that way. Yeah.
Do you think school is worth it?
No, like straight up, no. However, regardless of how much money I made, it kind of meant something to me to like finish what I started.
I graduated.
Kind of thing.
I'm one of the only people I know that graduated.
Really? What'd you study?
I got a biology degree, bro.
Oh, sick.
Not many people know that. I got a biology degree while trying to start a music career on the side, bro.
Do you think it was worth it?
In my case, school was worth it because my life is this complex sequence of right turns and left turns that I took. It ended up in a perfect storm of me meeting the right people who convinced me to do the right things, to start a brand and a business that had jack shit to do with what I learned in school, but it doesn't matter because you could replay my life probably 1,000 times and 999 of them would not end up with me being a multimillionaire in my early 20s living in Miami and doing all this stuff that I do right now, right? So I'm exceptionally grateful.
So here's a good question for you. The nature versus nurture argument, 50% of where you are today is because of nature, so your natural DNA, genetics, intelligence, etc., and 50% is due to nurture, so what you saw in your environment, how you grew up. How would you like kind of split that?
You know, that's a super good question, dude, because I was not like the prototypical entrepreneur kid, right? When I was 18, all I was doing was smoking weed and fucking playing Call of Duty. I had dreams and I always wanted to be something spectacular, but I was still too lazy to actually take the action to try and make it happen. And then something changed in me once I finally got a little bit out into the real world. I started my job, and about 1 week into it, I was hit with literally like a full-on life crisis of looking around and being like, dude, this cannot be it. That hit an on button for me. Like that literally was like a switch that flicked in me where I was like, oh dude, I am fucking desperate to do anything that means that I don't have to live this typical life. More than running towards something, I became a millionaire running away from the life that I did not want to live.
All right, guys, so we do have to actually do business sometimes. I'm about to go take a call with a potential client for my one-on-one YouTube consulting business that I just started. And yeah, hopefully he joins. Hopefully we make a little bit of money tonight.
Good luck.
Dude, do you think my hair receding, bro? Is it?
No, you're good, bro. You're tweaking.
Am I going bald, bro? Decision about whether or not I think it would be a good fit or I could help you out. So I would just ask you, you know, off the cuff, like, what's going on right now and how can I help? Yeah, it was a good call. I think it'll end up being a 2-call close. But I'm sweating, bro. His first time. First time trying grapefruit juice. Welcome to America, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Let's see if he likes it.
It's nice.
Really?
It's like a slightly more bitter orange juice kind of. It's good.
I was put on this planet to make stuff that impacts people. And
watching your content, I believe that, man. Like, I think it was over a year ago, but I clicked on your Monaco vlog.
Stay here. I just got something, bro.
What?
I just got the first round of I literally haven't even watched it yet, of edits on the sequel to that video. I'll show you.
Oh, no way, bro.
You can be a creative and focus on making dope shit and make millions of dollars. You might not build like a $100 billion company, but understand, like, almost regardless of what your interests are, if you make dope enough shit and put it online, you can make an inordinate amount of money. Like, if you just keep trying. Eventually, it might not be the exact way that you think it'll happen, but it will. Brett said something to me that has stuck with me ever since then, and he was like, dude, you are operating in a space of business people masquerading as creatives. But you, because I've known you for years, are a creative masquerading as a business person, and you figured it out just enough and made just enough money that you think that's what you are now, but you're supposed to just be making shit. And I was very resistant to it. I was like, no, I'm an entrepreneur. Because that's what you think when you're in your early 20s and you're making a lot of money, but like,
it's your identity.
The truth is, bro.
Dude, that's not your life.
Okay,
you're not actually living this life, man.
Stop. Okay, look, let me make something very clear, because I posted one video where me, all my friends, and all of our girlfriends and literal wives were on a yacht, and I had so many comments like, how much did you pay these girls? Bro, any and all of the girls that you see in my videos, and there's like a lot of them, good looking girls in our videos, are all like literally like our fucking wives, bro. Our girlfriends and wives, okay? So let me make that very clear. I am not out here paying girls to be in my videos. One of the things that I value so much about my relationship with her and why we're engaged, dude, is I was with her when I was literally broke, when I had nothing, as we unpack groceries together. When I was literally broke. So I know that her intentions were good.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together almost 6 years.
That's awesome.
So
took you 6 years to
yeah.
the question,
We were
man?
in college first.
Yeah. You don't know about Labubu?
It's good.
I know about them, but I don't get the hype. Like, I don't understand, like, why
That's
are
what
they?
I said too to my girl. I'm like, I'm not buying you these stupid fucking
Nathan
dolls.
Are they
Nathan
expensive?
dropped like 10 stacks on this thing to give it to me in this video. Swear to God, it's like 10 bands.
That thing?
Swear to God.
You serious?
Yeah.
I think they're kind of creepy. I'm sorry.
Baby, he spent a lot of money on this for me.
I mean, it's cool, but like, I don't.
I gotta ask, like, what does life maxing, I guess, really look like to you, and how do you structure your life?
Beating this limiting belief that like you have to either work or play, and understanding that the biggest bosses in the world love what they do. Like, dude, I just flew to Monaco, spent all this money and time just having the best trip of my life, posted it online, and then it got hundreds of thousands of views and grew my business. And I was like, so I can do things that are fun, that I actually like, tell my own story and share things that are actually meaningful with me to the world and make money doing it. So just getting rich is not enough.
Yeah, I really like that. What are 3 sacrifices that you would never make in your life at the expense of progressing your career?
The first thing that I would never do is sell my girl slash fiance slash wife. People like to see us together, that's great, but that's like completely off limits, something that I would never ever do. 2, something that I will never do again is compromise my health. Like absolutely ground myself into the fucking ground. Going to work, working a full 9 to 5, and then working again from like 5 to 1 a.m., not going to the gym at all, eating bullshit, completely destroying my body. It's a sacrifice I had to make at that time, but if I could go back, I would be willing to get where I wanted to go just a little bit slower, which would probably not take like fucking 2 or 3 years off of my life. And the third thing that I would never do is delve into this like exposed category of clout chasing content. That to me is just the lamest thing ever. Like literally building a brand off of hating on other people and like trying to start beef with other people is just something that I will never do, and that's not the brand that I want to create. You know what I mean?
How do you manage the overwhelm and the analysis paralysis of knowing what your next move is and knowing what decision to make in a world where you have, quite honestly, limitless options with your career and your life?
That's such a good question, dude. My number 1 value I discovered throughout this process above all else is freedom. My number 2 value is family. It makes my next move very simple, bro. I'm working towards a farm that my entire family can live on in the most beautiful location, right? Like there's sort of like the maybe not so nice thing about it, which is that whenever you're first starting out, dude, like unequivocally, there's going to be a phase of that sort of misaligned grinding on whatever the fuck it is that can buy you the peace of mind and time to really be more intelligent about what it is that you're doing. But you have to start now. I don't think anything has ever made me more money than writing on paper with a pen or a pencil and actually fucking thinking. Because that's what's led me to make the decisions that have changed my life time and time again.
It's the biggest L of your career or of your life that you've ever took that at the time you didn't realize it, but somehow turned into be one of your biggest W's.
Bro, when I was in college, there was this chick that I had been trying to take out for like months, bro. I really just thought she was like fire. I finally she said yes, we had a date plan and everything was for this big event we were doing. An hour before, she cancels on me, bro. So I'm like, fuck this shit, dude.
Pretty big L.
And this other girl that I knew was having a birthday party at this like local dive bar. I was in Fayetteville, Arkansas, right? So I go and I pull up and I see this blonde chick with bangs that I've never seen before, standing all the way across the bar, like from me to like way that tree over there. And dude, I literally see this girl across the bar, I lock eyes with her and I was like, I bet. And I mean, I walked up to her and I introduced myself, and 6 years later, she's my fiance, bro. Like God's plan, bro. Like we just, you know what I mean? So I would say that's an L that definitely turned into a W for me. I'm big on getting steps, bro. I'm trying to get 15, 20,000 steps a day. So I just come walk laps out here, bro. I mean, we're in front of the ocean. There's yachts driving by every single day. There's iguanas and shit everywhere. Big birds. It's great, dude. It's fucking beautiful. It's paradise, man. That's my new morning routine, bro. I used to have this big complicated ass morning routine, like meditation, journal, breath work, like push-ups, all this stuff. And then I replaced all of that with just waking up, leaving my phone in my apartment and just like walking outside for 30 minutes, and it's infinitely better.
Do you think that you'll be living in Miami probably for like, you know, the next couple decades or the rest of your life, or would you ever move?
Dude, I'm a gypsy, bro. Like I'm a rolling stone. Like I like to switch it up, man. I'm itching to get back overseas, dude. I had such a good time in Europe. Made a bunch of viral content about it, so I need new ideas, bro.
Yeah. I noticed some of your content, it's not as focused on, say, crypto or YouTube. Like you're talking about Italians drinking wine and being healthy and shit. So is that strategic?
It's really not even that deep. I was just like, I see all these people going viral on TikTok. I've never made TikToks before. I'm gonna make a fresh account and just start making raw videos yapping about whatever I think of. I just post all of my intrusive thoughts online, and we just immediately started getting millions of views. Bro, if I can do this, anyone can do, like, make content, bro. I just went to Monaco and I literally immediately started getting millions of views. And I was like, dude. good story for you. If you ever wonder what it's like to chase your dreams while you're in college, I was sitting in my apartment that I lived at with my 3 other quote-unquote best friends at the time in college, right? And this is when I had started trying to build a brand online releasing music. And I was sitting upstairs in my room. They did not know that I was home because my car was parked out back with my door open, and the 3 of them were downstairs in the kitchen. I remember overhearing from upstairs them finding my Instagram page where I was posting my like music at the time, right? They were just going in, right? The 3 people that were like my closest friends, right? That I had to count on more than anybody. And in that moment, oh, fuck it. I might as well just go all out on this because everyone's gonna judge me anyway. This is what everybody really thinks of me behind closed doors. I literally made a commitment to myself to one day be able to go back and say, aha, I told you so. And what's funny, dude, is when I saw the success and I made the money, I never wanted to do that. Like that desire completely disappeared from my life. Now you get to ask me like, oh, like what's it like to be successful? But like most of the experience was what's it like to get made fun of everybody that I know for trying something that isn't graduating college or getting a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Do you generally keep your circle kind of small?
So dude, I keep my circle very tight, right? I have like 5 close friends who I really value a lot that I see on like a daily basis, bro. I have a group of literally like 6 friends that we wake up, live in the same building, drive to the same gym together and hang out for like 3 fucking hours. And I value that experience so much. So I have those people. I have pockets of friends from other places that I really, value a lot. But dude, like I don't need more friends.
If you got, I don't know, deplatformed and you could not post any more content or you couldn't inspire millions of people on the internet, what would you do with your life?
Dude, I'd probably like start a band, dude. I might go busk. Bro, I might like go try and play guitar on Fridays in like a karaoke bar. I don't know, any way that I could make stuff that impacts people where after they have a better day afterwards, or better yet, a better week, or the objective with my content right now, a better life. That's what I found brings me joy and fulfillment. So I would just keep making shit. If it couldn't be YouTube videos, I'd just be kind of sad because I like doing it.
And to close it off here, we're all business aside, money aside, we've talked a lot about these topics. What is the meaning of life to you?
I'll put it in one sentence, dude. How many words is this? Laughing with people you love until your face hurts. That's 10 words. That's it. That's it. That is it. I would give away every dollar I have ever made if that's what every day for the rest of my life was full of, and nothing else fucking matters.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you so much for filming the video. Really appreciate it. I came all the way out here to Miami. I was worried that, maybe you might bail out last second. We never met each other in real life. It's been a great time filming with you so far, and I really appreciate you showing me around Miami and taking the time out of your day, man. It's something that, not a lot of people, especially, young, successful guys are willing to do for my YouTube channel.
Bro, come on.
But
this guy is so humble. Hey, well, look, I'm technically unemployed, so it's not like I have anything better to do, bro. I know, but bro, he's the nicest guy ever, man. Give this guy his flowers. Drop a subscribe on the channel. He gave me gifts, and now we're going to my favorite restaurant. So
let's do it,
let's
bro.
Fucking get it, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it.
After spending the entire day with Champ, I can indeed confirm that his success was not built on luck, rather relentless trial and error and just showing up every day even if he didn't know what he'd be doing next or where this would all take him. A common trait I'm finding with successful entrepreneurs is that they focus so hard on the inputs, the work, the research, the daily grind, and they leave the outputs in the hands of God or the universe to decide when their time to shine is. Now, while I was out here in Miami, I also had to investigate a 20-year-old making $1 million a month. So if you haven't yet seen that video, I'll leave it here for you to watch. But we're not done just yet. We have one more video coming out with one of the biggest names in the entire space. So hit subscribe and stay tuned for that.